I've talked about this on this channel briefly, what got me into making YouTube videos, but I kind of want to use this video as a nod to a very specific content creator on this platform, someone that definitely had a really, really serious hand in getting me into making content. A reason why I decided to try making YouTube videos. Now, when I first moved to America, I was really looking for mixed martial arts content because I had become a brand new fan shortly before I left Nigeria. So when I moved to America, I was really looking for MMA content. And at the time, I didn't even know about YouTube. I didn't know that YouTube was this big platform dedicated to videos. So I just went on Google, typed in MMA, and at the time, I was trying to find fights on GSP. And so, of course, Google recommends YouTube. I saw a few clips here and there, highlight videos on YouTube. I go on YouTube, and of course, I go down a rabbit hole of just watching everything MMA that I could find. And then from there, I started to ask myself, man, I wonder if there's any mixed martial arts video games out there. Like, are there any games made dedicated to MMA? And so I literally typed in MMA game on YouTube, and this channel comes up. This channel called MMA Game. I take a look at the channel. At the time, he had about 3,000 subscribers, I believe. I wasn't a brand new viewer. Like, I wasn't with him from day one when he made the channel. He had about 3,000 subscribers, not a lot of videos. And I saw the first video he put up where he talked about the whole entire point of the channel. This channel is going to be dedicated to mixed martial arts gaming. He's going to be posting commentary, gameplay, competitive gameplay. And I thought that was really, really interesting. So occasionally I would watch him, but not too much at the time. I would watch him occasionally. But it wasn't until MMA Game started this series called Get Sapped. Now, this series is he would pick Bob Sapp. Bob Sapp at the time was one of the lowest rated characters in the game. He was powerful. He was powerful. He was strong. If he got on top of you and he landed ground and pound, you definitely feel it. But he didn't have a lot of health. His chin wasn't good. He wasn't the fastest. He just was not a competitive character to use in ranked. And a vast majority of competitive players simply did not use Bob Sapp because, again, he's not competitive. That was the Cain Velasquez weight class at that time. Cain Velasquez was just a menace in that weight class. But MMA Game would pick Bob Sapp and just destroy players on rank. Not even quick match. He would take Bob Sapp, get into rank, and beat the crap out of these players. And the thumbnails at that time were so hilarious. The thumbnails, every single one of them captured this thing that Bob Sapp has, this goofiness, this gentle giant, hilarious, goofy guy that Bob Sapp ended up being. Every thumbnail that he put up captured that. And I was hooked, man. I was so hooked to this series. This is the series that truly got me into watching this man's content. And I remember at the time I would come back from school and just pray. I just, please let there be an MMA Game brand new video. Come on. Let there be a brand new video. And anytime I'd get a notification that MMA Game upload, I would just light up with joy. It would just like, man, I would rush and just drop whatever I'm doing and go watch this man's content. And as I watched the content and I watch him, I'm like, man, like I can do this. I think I can do what he's doing. And I think I could put my own little twist on it because my knowledge of mixed martial arts, especially coming from Muay Thai and just in general, like I felt like I understood the sport fairly well, and I believe that I could add a twist to content making where it was very information dense, where I try to teach people about the sport and also approach my gameplay in a more realistic way. Like I figured I could do that. And so that's it. That is exactly how I got into making content on YouTube. Being motivated by MMA Game. He's the guy that got me into this. He's the OG. He's the very first guy in this community that believed. The very first guy that thought there's something here. There's a niche right here that I could tap into. No one else is doing this. No one else is making mixed martial arts games dedicated. No one else is doing it. I mean, there were a bunch of other channels who, when a new game drops, they will make a career mode and then don't play the game ever again. But MMA Game, he created a whole entire channel dedicated to mixed martial arts gaming content, and that really motivated me. And I wanted to tap into that community. I wanted to try it out. And of course, at first, when I first started, it was nothing. I mean, like, it took me ages to even get 100 subscribers. I mean, I was like, this is crazy. But I didn't stop. There were a few people that started around the same time that I did. All those guys don't make content anymore. And I kept doing it because it was just ridiculously fun, man. It really was fun. I also got to talk to MMA Game. You know what I mean? He noticed what I was doing. We kind of became friendly. We would hop on Skype and just sit on Skype for hours and hours and just talk. We would talk shit. We would talk about MMA. We would talk about life. We talk about all kinds of different things. Like, he was the first friend I made in the community, for sure. We would talk about our channels, what we wanted the channel to be like. I remember at one time talking to MMA Game, and we were just very skeptical. We just, he would say something like, yeah, it's a very small community. I don't think either of us is ever going to hit 100K. It's just not, it's very unlikely that we're going to get to that point. And I remember we were just like, it's fine. If we never get to 100K, we'll just keep making content. It's okay. It's not a big deal. We love doing this thing. And we would just talk about stuff like that. And of course, MMA Game hit 100K. He hit 100K before I did, and it was pretty goddamn impressive watching him do it. Boom, 100,000 subscribers. I'm like, it's possible. It is possible to do it. Now I know I can do it. Now I know I can 100% do it if I stay consistent, if I keep making good videos, if I keep uploading, if I keep evolving my content, if I keep coming up with brand new ideas to take this thing that is such a niche, the content, to be able to consistently come up with creative ways to upload videos surrounding one game. It's not easy, but I figured I'd be able to do it. And so with that, I just want to give a nod. Just give a nod to MMA Game. I don't know where the hell the man has been. We haven't talked in a very long time. That's just what happens as you get older. A lot of people you used to talk to all the time, you don't talk to them as much as you used to. I know at one time he was traveling the country, just traveling. And I've actually met the man. I've met him in person. I know a lot of people, will say he's a troll, and that's just his personality. He doesn't mean anything by it. He's trolled me many times. Like, people message me like, oh yeah, I fought MMA Game and he fake glove touched me. MMA Game has fake glove touched everybody, including me. And we're friends. Like, we'll go to fight each other. I go to touch his gloves and he'll kick me in the head. That's just what he does. He's just that guy, okay? That's just his personality. Even when I met him in real life in Canada when we went to a Game Changer thing, that's just how the guy is. He's a funny guy. He's a playful guy. He's this tall, skinny white boy. Just a very funny guy, all right? Just carefree kind of guy. So I would not take anything he does too seriously. Understand that while you're mad, he's behind the camera laughing his ass off. The man just loves to troll. So I don't know where he's at. I hope he's okay. I do hope that he comes back to make content again. I know he really doesn't like UFC 4. I don't blame him. I think the last game that MMA Game actually really liked was UFC 1. I think EA Sports UFC 1 was the only game he really liked. He was pretty damn good at that game too. But as the game progressed, UFC 2, UFC 3, UFC 4, I think his love for the game started to go down a little bit. And he's the kind of guy that, if he's not really enjoying making content, he's really not going to upload. So I think the reason why we haven't seen him is just because he's not enjoying making content as much. But I'm hoping he can find that love back and he can he can come back to it. But before we go, I'm going to show you guys Get Sapped. I'm going to show you guys at least, I'll show you guys 2 episodes of Get Sapped. I'm going to show you episode 1, the very first episode. And then I'm going to show you guys, let me see, I think I'm going to pick a longer one. Probably going to do episode 3. I'll do episode 1 and episode 3, show you guys a series. And I'm going to leave a link in the description below to the playlist full of his Get Sapped series. And I think you guys you should go check it out. If you enjoy watching UFC Undisputed 3 content, check out Get Sapped. I think you guys will love the content. You really will. So let's go ahead and check out this first one right here. This is the very first Get Sapped.
What's up, guys? MMAGAME here, bringing you the first video in a series that I'm not 100% sure on the name. That's where I'm going to need your guys' help in the comments what I should call this series. Pretty much, it's where I choose Bob Sapp and just try to just beast anyone that I come in contact with. I actually did this a while back when the game first came out. I always would pick Bob Sapp, but I mean, he really isn't even that bad. He's extremely strong. He's kind of slow, but, you know, in the heavyweight division, pretty much if he rocks you and knocks you down, that's pretty much the fight.
It's over.
Because of his ground and pound shots are really, really vicious. But in this fight, I'm Bob Sapp going up against Shane Carwin. I think I might call this series Get Sapped. I don't know. Maybe something like that. I don't know, but let me know in the comments what you want to call it. But pretty much in this fight, I'm really just headhunting, looking to land some big shots. As you can see, you know, if he wants to bang, I'm more than willing to just stay and bang, because with Bob Sapp, you're really flipping coins when you try to stand in the pocket with him, because he can drop you at any point.
Oh,
as you can see right there,
it's over.
Big overhand right. Dude. He was blocking, but it does not stop the power of Bob Sapp. I punched right through that block, knocked him down, and it just took two huge blows.
And that's it
to finish him off in the TKO position. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. The next episode of this has probably one of the most epic finishes I've ever gotten in a UFC game ever. I mean, in this game ever. So stay tuned to that. Hope you enjoyed this new series. Leave a thumbs up if you do, and make sure to subscribe. Until next time, this has been MMAGAME. Peace.
Beautiful. And yeah, that was the thing with Bob Sapp, man. It's like, it just did not take much. It really did not take much. If you get rocked by him, if he sits you down, just good night. Honestly, good night. Like it will not take much, and he will get you out of there. I'm gonna do one more right here. I know I said I was going to do episode 4, something like that, but I'm going to pick a different one. I'm gonna pick one that's faster. Check out this one. This one was one of my favorite ones at the time. This was a quick finish.
What's up, guys? MMAGAME here, bringing you the next episode of Get Sapped, episode 3. We got Shane Carwin going up against Bob the Beast Sapp, and I will warn you, this is a quick one. It does not take much for the Beast to destroy his opponent. Here we go. Overhand left, the fight's over. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It was quick, it was brutal, and it was lucky. But it definitely deserves a like, so
yes,
stay tuned for the next episode of Get Sapped, featuring Stefan Skyscraper Struve.
I would.
Until next time, this has been MMAGAME. Peace.
I would like the video if I already haven't liked it. Years and years, 2012. It's, man. And look at Shane Carwin on the floor over there, recovering from the brutal knockout. But yeah, I'm going to leave this series in the description below. If you guys have some time, just go check it out. Check it out. Leave a comment on MMAGAME's channel. Just tell them I said, you know, just, I don't know. I don't want this thing to end up being cringy, but I like to give a nod to people that motivated me, you know, and he definitely did. He definitely did. when I look at his channel and see how like just how there's no content, it's kind of like, oh fuck, man, like, you know, it's like I want to see him back in here uploading content because I love the guy. I really do. I love the guy. He really did a lot for me when I was starting off YouTube. More than anyone else, honestly. More than anyone else, for sure. Anyways, that is it. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. Enjoy the fights tonight. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.